By the way, my dog's in my room.
Good boy.
He's gonna keep me company.
And we are live. Hello, people of the internet.
Hello. How are you doing? By the way, I just found like the perfect meme to make the thumbnail.
Oh.
Yeah, let me just. Let me just. It's been kind of a bitch today, so it's going kind of slow for me. And voila, they starter pack.
Let me check it out. I like it.
It's funny because it's true.
I'm gonna change it to that after the stream is over.
Good.
Hello, Cam.
Hey, Cam.
This is the guy that you owe $10,000 to. Hello, DG. How are you?
Hey, DG.
So yes, I need my money, sir. It's not just that I want or need the money. God wants me to have it. So.
What's the money for?
How should I know?
You should buy it for some treats for my dog.
Hello, Cobe. Creepypasta.
Hey.
Or like bad content.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Alright, just wait a couple minutes for some more people to get in here. Doing okay, just came from Rudy's stream. Alright. Mandela's far quieter than the other guy. I don't know what to do about that.
Let's turn on my mic help. Or at least volume on my mic. I'm not sure that's how things work. Or anything works, but we'll try, I guess. So about Atari.
About Atari.
Did you know they have their own cryptocurrency?
You've got to be kidding.
Nope. It's called the Atari token. And you can use it on Atari casinos. Digital Atari casinos.
What?
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of stuff with the Atari brand name. Like they opened up an Atari hotel. Because yes.
What is this
why not?
And Cobe posted a loading image. Very clever, sir.
What I saw Atari done with the freaking brand name because they need money and they're greedy.
Naturally.
I mean, it's not even like the same Atari from like the 70s. It's just a name and only thing. I mean, they're not even stationed in America. They're French.
Ew.
Yes, now it's even worse. The owners of Atari are French.
That makes me very unhappy.
I mean, because it's Atari. I mean, who really likes Atari, to be honest? Do any fans exist? like actual unironic, genuine fans.
Watch, there's like hundreds of thousands of them, and they just like like one of them catches the stream and tells all the others, and they just descend on my channel.
You know, the old people, because that's probably the only people who like Atari. Old people, grandpas.
Start throwing tapioca at me. It depends.
This, you're fucking Nintendo whippersnapper.
Alright, so what do you say we get started? It is written in French. French is a waste of time. Classic line. Alright, so to start off, we have Atari Adventure Hell Level. And let me get that up on the screen there. Hello, Kenzie. How are you
Kenzie.
doing? I actually quite like some Atari stuff. Uh-oh, Raptor, you got Cobe coming for you.
Is it like old Atari? Because that's the one like actually somewhat decent Atari. Or it's like Temperature 2000, like the only modern game that's actually good from Atari.
And Hillsworth's original. Excellent. Alright, so this... Hello, the father. Hello, Mike.
Hey, the father. Hello, Mike.
You're just in time. We're about to start off with Atari Adventure Hell Level. And let's see here. Author's notes. Even though there's only one. I wrote this pasta back in 2012. It was written under the username Cal Banner on Creepypasta. Either way, I never kept up this story, or the CP account it was under. The story was deleted, and now I write on Creepypasta Wiki. Oh, you loser.
Loser.
I was very happy to find this story still floating around, and with the YouTube reading as well.
It's gonna you're tune right now.
You're gonna find a second reading for it. I will be linking this on my Creepypasta Wiki account as well. Thanks for preserving it. Oh, you poor bastard. Alright. Back in the mid-80s, there was only one video game system that really dominated the market, and that system was the Atari 2600. No, it wasn't.
Mid-80s? Really? Like, I'm pretty sure the Atari was like on the way out by then.
Yeah.
With only a budget model remaining.
There was this other one I remember hearing about. What was it called? Nintendo?
The 7800? Oh, I thought we were talking about like another toy thing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there was like the freaking Nintendo right there. Basically. You were saying?
Just reading Mike's comment. Misa write creepypastas.
Misa write the funny creepypasta.
Creepypasta wiki account shutter, yeah. Right. The games were rather simple. Nothing too fancy. Nothing fancy. They ran on about a 8-bit platform. No, they ran on an 8-bit platform, not about a 8-bit platform.
It's not even like 8-bit. More like 4-bit.
Yeah, NES and Master System were out by the mid-80s. Exactly. With annoying buzzing music. However, as a child, nothing could be more exciting than video games at home. No quarters required. God.
Cost.
Oh, no, you might have actually had to go outside and make friends and go to the arcade, which was one of the coolest places to go.
Nah, I just need my Atari, fam.
What a loser. Around the summer of 1986, oh, that is a very good year. My mother bought me a game called Adventure for the Atari. Is your mum hot? Now, Adventure was a trendsetter from the start. and can still be referenced until this day. I don't know, can it?
And I can think about it. I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, Atari aside.
I like the father's comment here. Nintendo? What is a Nintendo, Manny? Oh, it's a relic of the past. About a 8-bit platform has almost a witch energy. It was about 8 bits, might have been 7.5, maybe 8.2. We're not sure yet. Historians are still out on that one. Fuck, I miss the arcades. So do I, Cobe. Arcades were the shit.
At least there's Dave and Buster's. That kind of counts, right?
It doesn't make up for the loss of real arcades.
I guess so, yeah.
Alright, it was possibly the first action role-playing game for a home system. It also featured what many consider to be the first Easter egg in a video game. An Easter egg being a hidden... We know what an Easter egg is. I'm not finishing that sentence. The Easter egg was programmed... Listen to this, motherfucker! Well, for those of you who don't know, an Easter egg... Shut the fuck up! Even I would have bullied you in high school.
Okay, I mean, immediately one guy... Fuck, I lost my train of thought. The guy who programmed the Easter egg with a chat, but we don't care. I want to be spooked. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Did Nintendo make some tie-in movie for one of their NES games? Oh yeah, well, you see, this was 3 years after this story takes place. In 1989, there was this movie called The Wizard. Arcades, so yeah, there are still arcades, DG, but it's just not the same anymore.
No Pac-Man.
No Pac-Man. No Space
No
Invaders.
Centipede.
Yeah.
No Donkey Kong, no Mario Brothers. No, not even Sky Skipper. You remember Sky Skipper?
I do.
The game where you play as a pilot and you have to bomb monkeys to save your fucking animal friends in the world family from the gorillas. That game was so fun. I can't believe no arcades have that nowadays.
No Street Fighter, and I mean the original Street Fighter. Keikaku is Japanese for Easter egg. So wait, where was I?
The game itself. No wait.
The Easter egg was programmed in by game designer Warren Robinette.
Bad. Because he made Venture.
At the time, Atari didn't allow the creative staff to receive in-game credits, so Robinette...
Because they're losers.
So Robinette took it...
Not staff, but Atari itself, because the Olympic losers who don't understand how video games work. Okay, it was early.
Jeez. Raptor with the gloves off.
Yes.
So Robinette took it upon himself to hide his name in the game. Adventure also featured the first ever swappable inventory in a game of its time. The most the character could ever have was 2 items, but still, for what the early programming, not a sentence, it was fairly ahead of its time. Another feature was the fact that Adventure featured 3 different difficulty settings, with each unlocking a larger world map and more dragons and items. I've wanted to go to one for a while, a mini golf course. Excuse me. I went to had an arcade themed. I remember the first time I saw it, I thought it was an actual arcade. I was disappointed. That would have sucked. Now I'll make fun of Joyzy, but I have the Silver Ball Museum 20 minutes away. Classic arcade games. Hey Kenzie, by the way, we said next week is when I'll come and stay at your house, and then I'll just spend all my time at that arcade. Ever heard of half these arcade games? Yeah, they're classics. Haha, ball. My local Smith's has a Street Fighter game in it. Oh, there's really no credits in the games to save some memory space. Yeah, they sell those at Smith's. They also sell Ninja Turtle ones. Oh, yeah. They're about 350, I think. Yep. Yeah, I've seen those. Maybe I should get one. Anyway, the game itself had a simple concept. You played the role of a knight who was given the charge of finding the Holy Grail. Well, that's not simple.
Okay. I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that, because the chalice you have to get in the game is called the Enchanted Chalice, not the Holy Grail.
Oh, not the cum chalice?
No, the Enchanted Chalice.
The Grail was hidden somewhere in the kingdom. I'm sorry, the chalice was hidden somewhere in the kingdom. The knight would venture forth, facing dragons, an item-stealing bat, and a slew of mazes and labyrinth-like castles.
Now let's call bullshit again. The dragons have names. The names are Yogo, Gwando, and Window. Get your adventure log correct, Arthur. I can't take this seriously if you don't know their names.
Eventually, the knight would find the chalice and return it to the castle where the game began. The screen would flash and you won. Would you like to take the next 3?
Okay, when I got the game, I enjoyed the selectable levels of difficulty because I'm a loser. And the sheer difficulty of the game that I can never beat because I'm a loser, as the mazes became longer and more complex. I beat the first 2 difficulty settings very quickly, but the third took a bit of trial and error. If a dragon ate you, for example, the game was over. No continues. If you found the grail but a bat showed up and took it, you had to track the bat down and wait for it to drop the grail, or entice it with another item. A sword that could be found that could kill Yogo, Gwando, and Window. Level 3 also featured a maze that was essentially a series of black screens. You just had to sort of bump around the walls until you found the right way out.
Hello, apostrophe music.
Hey.
Everyone check his Instagram.
I will later. There were 4 castles, each requiring a key. The grail may or not be in any of the castles, so the game took some exploration to get right. I sort of became obsessed with a speed run in level 3 as the game began to get boring. I eventually had it down to about 15 minutes, and I went over it over and over again for the thrill of my friends. Never seen remotely out of place until the night I had a sleepover during Christmas break of 1987.
Alright, 2 things I had to point out. One, it says for the thrills of my friends, but I like that, like, your brain just immediately corrected it to, thrill singular to be correct.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
That's because you're intelligent. Yeah,
Yay.
And Mike says the dragons' names are Yurgle, Grundle, and Cameron Connolly. Enormous breasts, says Cobe. Thank you. That makes me happy.
Wait, that year, I knew my mom had finally got off her ass and bought me a Nintendo Entertainment System.
Oh, so he admits that it exists!
And the mom was just cheap. I didn't want to get him, like, a Nintendo for Christmas. I mean, I bet it's not even, like, the actual Atari 2600, but the budget model, like the Atari 2600 Junior. Because they're that cheap. And I was sort of getting the last few days out of the Atari before Christmas morning, when I planned to retire it forever. 2 of my friends slept over that night, Daniel and Lance from Voltron. Wait, is that like heard of Daniel from Voltron? Let me just check.
No, there was no Daniel.
Okay, there was one from like the freaking other Voltron series, Voltron Force.
Oh,
Remember that?
No, I don't.
I figured it just aired 1 season on Nicktoons.
Was that the CGI one?
No, I think that was the freaking 90s show. I think Force is like the one with the kids. Like Next Generation.
Yeah.
Like the old show was like really good. Kinda cheesy, but it was fun.
Nice.
Loads of fun.
Bob, how do you open your mouth and just speak based? Thank you, I hate women. Now that is based. Mom, get off your ass and buy me Nintendo!
Yes. Anyway, Daniel and Lance, we sat up and played Adventure for most of the night. I would speed one level 3 and they would try to beat my time. Around 3 a.m. I decided to go to bed. But Daniel and Lance from Voltron decided to stay up and practice. Well, this is where it gets hard.
Lance
Spooky, they say.
Lance always defeated me easily because the systems he used to pilot his giant robotic line were much more advanced than the Atari.
Yes.
Around 7 a.m., they wake me up. Okay, hello 10 swaps. Acting freaked out. They claimed that something happened on the adventure game that they had never seen before. They were in the Black Castle, the Basketball American Castle, on difficulty 3. And as they were trying to memorize the layout of the castle, it never changed from game to game, they claimed that they found an altar.
I'll get Vassals in my room.
All of us were only around 7 years old, and didn't really know about satanic imagery, but Daniel described the altar as a devil altar, and said it had one of those upside-down stars with the circle around it. Pentagram. Thank you.
I have no what a pentagram was. Thank you, Atari game.
As well as a goat skull, Goat of Mendez. Thinking it was part of the game, they approached the altar.
More like goat of my ass. Got him.
And suddenly, a 4-bit devil's face appeared on the screen, and the game emitted a low bass sound that they claimed sounded like demonic laughter.
Beep, 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 beep. That is an odd rendition of what that sounds like.
Yeah,
and I can't take it seriously because 4-bit. I can't take a demon seriously. That looks like it was made out of Play-Doh or Crayola. Or blocks.
After that, the game froze and the screen went black, which is when they woke me up. Thank the Lord I got 2 phones so I could watch y'all and make videos at the same time. Not underrated, just got to say, oh, thank you, apostrophe. My altar equals devil. My Atari equals satanic. Well, the Atari was still on when I checked it out. I touched the system, and let me tell you, the thing was hot enough to leave a blister on my finger.
That's impossible.
Yeah, it would be on... Your carpet would be on fire.
If an Atari tree exploded that much power, it would already be dead by now.
Yeah.
It'd already be like a power of flames.
Did you hear Lindsay Lohan is auctioning off her... I'm not reading that. I promised you could have cooked burgers on this Atari. Okay. I made the wrong image for this. It should not be the Atari with the devil face. I should have photoshopped cooking burgers onto it.
Hey, name that's like the crab rice secret formula. You cook it on Atari and it brings out the flavor more.
Actually, Raptor, could you Photoshop that and I'll make that the thumbnail image?
Sure, but firstly,
thank you.
Chewy. Hey Chewy, I'm finally trying to read in here. Please be quiet.
Aww.
No, Chewy, don't do that. Don't do that.
Doing?
He's chasing Fatso and annoying him. Come on. If you're not gonna behave, then you can't be in my room.
It's revenge for the Travolta situation.
Yeah, I think my dog hates John Travolta.
Well, we figured out how the Atari broke bad used it like a grill. Devil Atari adventure Easter eggs. Some of us just want to grill for God's sake. Right?
Facts.
Cook burgers on this Atari console. God damn it. Alright, let's see if we can move on. I didn't even dare touch the AC adapter plugged into the wall. I turned off the Atari and told my friends they probably caused my game to glitch from the heat. They swore it was something more, and insisted on going back to their homes that morning, saying the game scared them. After they left around 8 a.m., I decided to go back to bed. God, you lazy sack of shit.
Wait.
I couldn't sleep, though. I kept feeling something watching me from the direction of my game system. I got up, cooked a late breakfast. You're 7! You should not be cooking. And watched some cartoons. My mom was at work. So
Again, I told you I'm trying to do a freaking dramatic reading right now. Please.
Wait,
be quiet.
Wait, how has this been dramatic?
I don't know. Maybe. Go on. If you're gonna behave yourself, then you don't have to be in my room.
So
Go on. Go on.
So I had the house to myself. That whole day, though, I felt like I wasn't alone in the house. Check cursed music. Oh, God. That's super intimidating. I brought my Atari to the cookout. Lol, you think he'll be able to move on without being interrupted by chronic stupidity? That's cute. Yeah, as Mike says, dramatic. Alright, you're up.
Okay. The night gate. No, wait.
Yeah, that night.
Oh, good. I kind of got confused when I was chastising my dog. Anyway, that night, my mom came in and asked me if I had burned something in the kitchen. I told her no, it was just my Atari.
But you told her no, but it was a lie because you were a 7-year-old trying to use the oven.
Yes. She said she smelled something burning when she got to the front door, but the smell went away shortly after entering the apartment. With my mom home, I felt a little braver, and decided to go sit in my room and play some Atari. I wanted to make sure that Daniel and Lance hadn't burned up my machine. So I just...
My mom yelled at me, she's like, I just spent $200 buying you a goddamn Nintendo.
And yet you played the Atari.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just turned on the Atari with Adventure still inside. The game loaded as normal, and I decided to do one more speed run on level 3. As I scrolled up to 3, I went past, but instead of the numbers going back over to 1, it went to 4!
Whoa, I thought it was gonna be 5.
There was no 4th difficulty level in Adventure! I double checked the instructions and everything. No such level! I was intrigued. So selecting 4, I started up a game, and I need to fact check this. Is that how does the Atari Adventure thing have a menu screen for me to select it, or you have to use the console itself?
I don't know. Man, this has had the riveting drama of my Atari scared me and burnt me. No, nothing's burnt. Don't catch the kitchen. That black smoke, ignore it. Son, did you burn something in the kitchen? No, not in the kitchen. No, the carpet under the Atari is fucked though. The carpet under the Atari is fucking.
There is, so I guess it kind of checks out, but even I don't think the Atari system itself goes up that high, so it can't select it.
Fair.
Well, anyway, the game started out as normal. The knight, which was represented by a square sprite, was in the main chamber of the yellow castle.
Wait. Represented by a square sprite. Is this Anita Sarkeesian's game?
I actually don't get it.
She was saying she was gonna make a video game of her own, and after people donated thousands of dollars for it, it was just this brown square with, I think it was a yellow square to represent the feet, It's like, this is your main character, and she was absolutely serious about it.
Damn, I don't know enough about any Sarkeesian.
She's a worthless sack of subhuman shit. That's all you need to know.
I guess that is. Also, what do you want? Why do you want a fat soul? Can't you see I'm trying to read a creepy pasta?
Damn it.
Yeah.
Mom, good lord, what is happening in there? Son, Aurora Borealis? Yeah, and everyone quoting me, the carpenter, the Atari is fucking... Carpenter is fucking damn good for it, finally getting some. What have I done?
Okay. Which was in the main chamber of the Yellow Castle, which was the castle he started in each time. I left out of the castle and began searching for the enchanted chalice. I spent about 20 minutes roaming the world. There was nothing, and I mean nothing, to do. All around, I guess. The screens were all the same, but there was no bat, no Yurgle, Grundle, or window, and no items. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Stupid sexy Flanders. I got to the Red Castle and found it locked. Since there were no items in the game now, there was no red key. When I touched the gate to the castle, the screen flashed for a moment, which was something new, and a text box opened. Also something that never existed before in this game. The text read, "Repent now. Do not continue this quest of the damned." Oh, fuck off.
So I guess Mark just packed this game to have the teacher stock one.
Yeah, we'll find out that this kid's, now dead brother hacked the game and left it for him to find like this. At the time, I was just amazed to see a curse word in a video game. I mean, saying damned isn't a curse word.
Hang on, and was curse words in the games before that? Hang on.
Probably
curse words, video.
I kept searching.
Games.
I ventured back to the Black Castle and found the gate opened. This was odd, since I hadn't unlocked it. When I entered, a text box appeared and read, "Proceed further, and you will be dead to God." You will be dead to God! What?
You're already dead to God if you use an Atari in the 80s.
Oh, God. He will blind you, and the screaming of the demons will cause your ears to bleed. What the fuck is this? Okay, Raptor, what did you find on curse words in video games?
I can't fully find a good article.
But
I'm trying to find this one Famicom game that says basically for the disk system, and we went to a certain point, the game basically just said, "Done this fucking side B." I mean,
that's pretty based. The story is better than Pulp Fiction, Lord of the Rings, Citizen Kane, and Avatar: The Last Airbender combined. I am the cheese. I am the greatest character on this show. I am better than both the bologna and the salami combined. Carpet fucking is probably less disturbing than fried berry. I don't know what that is. Still not as good as Empress Teresa, though. Nothing is as good as Empress Teresa.
Good. He means batshit horrible, incomprehensible.
It's definitely less disturbing. Wasn't Hong Kong 97 the first one with a cursed word? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, no, but still, that just had a freaking great curse word in it. I heard a motherfucking ugly word.
Nice. God hates you, the video game. This sounds like some really shit heavy metal lyrics. It does.
Yeah, I found the game I was talking about before.
Yep.
Hang on, just what? It's not a fucking PNG. Oh fucking hell.
I was amazed. I went to Catholic school at the time, and I was certain that that lightning was going to strike me. Lightning was going to strike you down. Not lightning, lightning. So you're gonna lose a ton of weight and basically just be skin and bones and die. Okay. Just for reading such a thing. Nothing like that happened, of course, and I entered the Black Castle. The interior was different. There was no maze, just a long hallway that led to the altar that Daniel and Lance from Voltron had described. It was pretty much what they said it would be, satanic imagery and all. I wanted to see if a devil would really appear, so I walked over and touched the altar. At that point, the screen went black, and when it came back, I was standing outside of an orange castle. Keep in mind, there wasn't supposed to be an orange castle in this game. The entire landscape flashed orange to red, which I figured was Atari's attempt at creating the image of fire.
I made it into an image very quickly, so now you can see it.
Nice.
It's epic.
The only option was to approach the castle. When I touched the gate, a text appeared that read, "You've turned the key to the gates of Nim, the city of the Forsaken. Your soul was the key."
Whoa,
wait.
Lincoln, my VCS.
Yeah, I was about to say, this is the moment where we're supposed to be like, whoa, scary.
Spooky. It's like a horror game, but for the Atari.
Sounds like some, oh wait, in more interesting news, I'm playing the newest Harvest Moon game. I have a goat named Blee. That's awesome. Okay. Send goat pics. Blee is goat. I think that's Welsh form of send nudes. Alright, your turn.
Okay.
Your soul was the key. God damn it.
Entering the castle, I was in a large room where the three dragons, Yurgo, Gwando, and Window sat. They were all dead. Oh, I liked them. Especially Yurgo. He was a nice chap. I proceeded through the next door. In that room, there were about a dozen other square sprites representing people. They were flashing red and orange. Whenever I touched one, a text would appear that said things like, I hate you, or please give me water, just a drop, please. I entered into the next room. It was a long hallway. Every step I took caused a new text to open. All the text which insults towards me or the knight. I'm not sure, maybe it was me because I'm such a fucking loser. There were things like, you are weak, you are a failure, no one loved you, everyone is glad you're dead. I don't remember them all, except I do because I'm such a loser.
Was this the game or my mother?
Got him. The next room features some 8-bit devil people. They were running to my character, causing him to bounce into the walls. After about 6 times, a text box appeared over my character stating, "And they break my bones, they tear my flesh, they burn me, and I still don't die. I know now that I will never die. Oh God, how I wish to die." I mean,
wow.
How edgy.
Yeah,
And you probably can't die because you're already dead.
That's really something.
It's some spicy edge.
Spider-Man Miles Morales, very good so far. Oh, that's cool. Is that the new one? I named my chickens after my nieces and nephew. I come in, you're a failure, no one loves you. Me, yeah, I don't. Kay, be nice to yourself. And hello.
AK.
Alright. I regained control of the character and ventured into the final room. The room was filled with... Oh wait, what was it? The what chalice?
Enchanted chalice.
With the enchanted chalice items. As I walked to touch each one, it vanished. This happened until the room was empty. A text box appeared that read, "You coveted this item, you killed for it, all in the name of greed." No, that's not what... Now it has left you. They have all left you.
According to the menu for the game, he was getting the enchanted chalice back because a wizard stole it. Not out of his greed.
Yeah.
Even I know more about this game and I hate Atari.
You are now in the company of the damned. They will torment you for all eternity. After that, I was able to control the sprite again. You mean the square. I moved around the orange castle, but no new rooms became available. Every so often a new item, one that looked like a pitcher of water, would appear. I would move towards it, but right before I touched it, one of those devil people would appear and smack me across the room. The water would then vanish. I kept the game on for a few hours. God, get a life! Because I didn't know if I would ever find this secret level again. After about 3 hours, though, a final text box appeared. It simply said, "And he burned for eternity." After that, the game flashed like when you complete the normal mission, and went back to the startup screen. There were only the 3 normal difficulty levels, the 4th apparently gone. I started to smell burning plastic and realized it was my Atari!
It's always now on fire. Now it can be used to make burgers now.
I didn't even bother touching it, because it was giving off the heat of a space heater. Again, so your carpet is on fire.
I wish your house not burning down already. Like, damn.
I unplugged it from the wall, burning myself badly on the AC plug. The game had melted to the console. Jesus Christ! The whole Atari had to be thrown away. Good thing I had Nintendo waiting for me under the Christmas tree. Wait, I thought you already got it. Alright, do you want to read the notes of interest?
I guess so. I've never been able to rediscover the hell level.
Oh, wait. This is still from the character's perspective, so no, these are not interesting.
And I'm pretty sure you'll probably be able to discover them because of, hacking and whatnot.
Yep.
I think I might have to do something with the amount of times I beat the game. Maybe it was 666?
Oh, fuck off!
It's the spooky number. Spoopy.
Who wrote this? Banning K1979, I'm going to find you, I'm going to go where you are, and I'm going to shit right on your head.
Like an Angry Video Game Nerd episode? But in real life?
Yes.
I found a rumor online that the game Adventure was inspired by the Crusade, no. And the later rumor said that early drafts of the game was going to be based on Dante's Inferno. No. It is not. If you actually knew Adventure, like me, an Epic Gamer, you know that was meant as a text version of the 1977 computer text game Colossal Cave Adventure by William Quofer and modified by Don Woods and released for the freaking PDF PDP-10 mainframe computer thing. It's not based on Dante's Inferno. I mean, even if they were gonna make that, it would have been impossible because it's Atari. You can't do shit on Atari.
Exactly.
Anyway, however, the game decided that the story was too graphic for a kiddie and made it into a regular action adventure game, except they don't exist at the time.
That is patently false. Now he means the cup of Sprite he had next to himself. The Atari was mean, so it's time to throw the whole thing away. It's getting off the heat of a supernova. Didn't you know that Ataris are space-age bombs from the future, right? No fucking way is this author born in 1979. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. When he said Atari, he meant atom bomb. The A in A bomb stands for Atari.
Atari bomb.
Atari leading the way in nuclear weapons development. I mean, it was originally Japanese. I mean, I guess after they got 2 dropped on them.
It's always American.
I'm sorry, was that too dark?
It's just inaccurate because it's from America.
Why do they have a Japanese name?
Because I thought it sounded cool.
God.
I know it was when we call it Syzygy.
Alright.
Syzygy.
No, I'm sorry, I have to go back in time just to yell weebs at the creators of Atari.
Okay. But anyway, back to the notes of interest. I have Adventure on my emulator, and I've hacked the game to view the entire layout. No hell level was present because it's not real.
See, I love that he does this to say, like, oh, so you can't prove me wrong. Oh.
Anyway, in conclusion, I have theorized that the early programmers added the hell level with the thought that the game was going to be based on Dante.
No.
And what programmers? You realize that Adventure was made by like one guy.
Yeah.
Because that's how he did things back then.
Yeah, one guy and a goat with rabies.
Yes. One. Wait. The early programmer added the hell level with the thought it was going to be based on Dante. Then the project changed, so the game layer had to change. It was probably easier to lock out the 4th level than removing it from the program, and no, it's not. How is that easier? Somehow I unlocked it. Perhaps a random glitch brought on by the game getting too hot from the sheer hours we played it that night. Or perhaps because of how many times I played it. The new games, such as the one on my emulator, was based on had the hell level removed, hence why I've never been able to find it again. Prove it. Find a release edition copy of Adventure, data mine the game, then find assets or from the hell level. Then I'll believe you, maybe. In the end, it was a cool find in an old game famous.
It doesn't even matter.
It was a cool find in an old game famous for having many new features to the world of gaming. If anyone out there has an old copy of the game, perhaps they too can unlock the hell levels and the strange horrors that dwell within it.
No, because I think they have lives.
Unlike you.
We're Atari the first weebs. Manny, until you make yourself feel sick, you're not going too dark with the jokes. I was gonna make one joke, but I'm not gonna. Weebs made Atari confirmed. Yeah, Ataris were made by Japan, so they would all detonate at the same time, wiping out America as revenge. Yeah, and as it happens, you just hear from them in like the 4-bit sound, Nippon Banzai.
32 Bomber. That's a Mattel game, but it's so funny. Mattel presents B-32 Bomber. Allah Wak Akbar.
Jesus. Okay, you went there.
Yes.
Yeah, as Mike said, I agree with this. This guy's definition of cool is vastly different from mine.
But anyway, that was a Atari Hell level. How was it?
That was a load of shit.
Yes, it was.
I mean, this character was just like the most boring 7-year-old on the planet.
Doesn't even have like an Nintendo until the end of the story. He just plays like a crummy, cringe Atari.
Yeah. Alright, so our next story is, I'm not sure what the actual title is. The one says turn off the console and hide.
No, that's the like the website it's on.
That's retarded. And whoever came up with that should feel very bad.
Okay. But this is Bowser's Wii.
Yeah, Bowser Wii.
I call Dipson Baby Bowser.
Alrighty. I wasn't going to reenact. I didn't want to reenact Pearl Harbor in a N64 game. 2 days in a row, we've been able to reference that one. Did Terror 64? Hold on, there's a console in here, and there's games. What's this? A 6-pack of Stella. Did one of you draw that? No, I found that. I typed in retarded Bowser, and this actually, along with a few other images, came up for something called Bowser Goes Bra Shopping. I don't know anything more about that, and I don't want to know anything more about that.
Is Bowser going bra shopping? For Peach?
No, la 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 la. I just know that's someone's fetish story. Incel Bowser. Do not look up Bowser Wii on Rule34. Oh, I'm not going to. Yeah, that's a weird pick of Jack Black. Alright. Okay, so Bowser Wii. I recently took a trip to Tokyo. Weeb! And while I was there, I visited Nintendo World. I was
Did that exist at the time? I could even think of the amusement park, but...
Yeah, it's like a giant shop that they have.
Okay, it checks out.
Wilson won't get off my lap, and I want to make Smiley fret. I'm sorry, Kay. I know how you are with cats, but Smiley Fries overruled that. You just gotta move him. Alright, I was browsing, though, the large selection of games there, and while searching, I found this one game entitled Bowser Wii. No, it would have been a Bowser Wii.
Oh, it would have been Koopa Wii, because that's Bowser's Japanese name, Koopa.
On the box for the Wii game, the title was beautifully written in handwriting. Do you mean cursive? And was encrusted with flowers. I think you mean adorned. The letters were painted solid gold. No, they were... I hate this person already. Almost shining there on the box. Behind the title was a picture of Bowser, staring off the edge of a cliff into a sunset. His head was slightly down. I sort of laughed at this picture, not knowing what the game was about, and headed out to purchase it. I was a little...
to put too much effort in what would be like just a game that one person would play.
I was a little confused, since I haven't heard of this game anywhere before, but I guess curiosity got the best of me. Oh, fuck off. I'm sorry, I know I always go on about that. That is one of my most hated cliches of creepypasta. But curiosity got the better of me. I felt compelled to keep going. Shut the fuck up.
I felt obligated because the game gave me $20, so I had to continue playing this game.
Yeah. Yeet the furball. Nothing overrules cat. Oh, for me, many things overrule cat lap. He's getting yeeted across the. K! There's dry flowers jammed into the game cover. It's either adorned with those or with some crusty ass flowers. Mario will be voiced by Chris Pratt. He's so cool.
So cool.
I like Chris Pratt. Painted solid gold? Painted solid gold?
He doesn't seem right for Mario. And besides,
idiot?
He's too cool. He's so cool.
I'm gonna give him a chance. If it's painted with gold, it's gilded with gold. Jesus, exactly. Yeah, even then, it's not really painted. It's gilded. It's plated. Alchemy paint. Oh god, yeah. He tried to use the paint to bring his dead mother back to life, and it did not go well. The cashier was confused too, but happily accepted my money and let me purchase the game. She was confused about why, like, someone who wasn't Japanese was in the store thinking they belonged there. But then you gave her money, so she didn't care. She's like, stupid gaijin, I take your money. A few days later, when I arrived home, I inserted the game into my Wii, sat down comfortably on my couch, and was ready to play. The title screen that showed on the Wii menu had a cherry field in the background, painted like it was not designed for a Mario game at all. Oh god, here we go. Then the words Bowser Wii, pointless comma, slowly appeared in the center of the screen. Once again, they were in handwriting. Does he mean cursive?
I think so. Or could it just be like freaking childish scribbles?
Yeah.
That's technically handwriting, right?
I mean, that's considered printing. Like, hand printing, but... Alright, I started the game. The title screen for the game was the exact same, only had a picture of a smiling Mario way in the distance of the cherry fields. Wait, fields? You said there was one field. He looked as if he had just accomplished something sinister. What does that mean? I pushed start. Instead of the game asking you which file to create, it just skipped right to the game. It started in the forest, zooming in on a small creature looking like a puppy with a turtle shell. Okay, that sounds fucking adorable. I nearly burst out laughing when I realized it was Bowser.
Oh, that don't look like a dog.
Yeah.
It's more like an ox.
And even if it was meant to be Bowser, like, why is that funny?
I mean, Baby Bowser would be cute, but I wouldn't laugh at him.
Yeah.
Unless he was born in his face.
Yeah, this guy's
That would be funny.
This guy's trying to sound like he's all that. Two larger dog turtle-like creatures that looked older than appeared on the screen. Older than what?
Time. The universe.
They're fucking Lovecraftian horrors.
Shells.
I didn't realize these larger beings were supposed to be Bowser's mother and father. How? How did you come to that conclusion?
One of them had a hat. Dads have hats.
Flawless logic. Bowser started rolling on the ground, frolicking. What? Much to the delight of his parents, and they started frolicking around with him. Okay, this guy just learned about the word frolicking the day before he wrote this. I was also delighted by this, but then more horrible things started occurring. What do you mean, more horrible things? Nothing horrible has happened.
May I take over for a bit? Over these next few paragraphs?
Yeah, I just let me catch up on the comments here. He actually got his arm and leg and brother fucked up. He made friends with a child and her pet, and then found a weird dog that said his name. I just don't know how a crisp Rat will do any voice acting? What?
It's Pratt.
Oh. Childish
That's
crayon
what-
scribbles, like the ones this author wrote the story in. Damn. Puppy Turtle sounds like it would be an Avatar animal. Yes, it does. Bowser be like, I am immortal, child. I am the eater of worlds. Frolicking isn't rolling. Yeah, those are two different things. How the fuck can this author not understand anything about anything? Bowser's dad had a hat in New Balance. Bowser's mom had a bow or something. Painted solid gold. Frolicking while rolling. Fuck! Alright, Raptor, have at it.
The scene. Oh, fuck. Spam call. Good job interrupting me. Anyway, the scene cut to Mario in Princess Peach's castle. Mario was talking to a toad. They were talking about some rather disturbing topics like death.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
Death. They're talking about death. Then I was shocked when Toad announced, "It would be funny if Bowser's parents were dead! Telling about a beautiful relationship is always fun!"
Fuck! I got cut on that edge! Fuck!
Yes.
It would be funny if Bowser's parents were like, go fuck yourself.
The offer a Toad.
Both. Go fuck yourself, Toad.
No one likes Toad, to be honest.
Not after.
I mean,
I did until he started all that shit with the Empire.
The Empire. Anyway, I started to get disturbed by this and thought about turning off the Wii. But I carried on anyways because I have no life and nothing to do, so I thought this would be fun.
Yeah, honestly, I would have just rather he said the whole thing like, but I was compelled to go on. At least then it doesn't sound like, oh, I'm a loser with no life.
The scene changed and now you are playing as Mario. The mission was written at the top of the screen. It was kill Bowser's parents.
Fuck off.
Okay, we need some tragic music for this because this is gonna get really, really sad. Like, super sad.
Alright, go on. I'll provide the music.
Okay. The mission name was written in blood red colors.
The world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed.
I mean...
That's tragic music, right?
I mean, hang on, maybe I can find some, like, public domain. That music.
I am looking into starting using music for these, I promise, guys.
But it's good, because I found some emoji-free music we can use.
I think they meant it was painted a solid gold color, but yeah, frolicking while rolling makes no sense.
Play it on the background and we can be good.
What?
Just play it in the background and we'll be good.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
Emotional sad piano music.
It's perfect.
I don't even know if people are gonna hear it, but okay.
Just put it like in OBS audio only. I'm sure they'll hear it.
Load, you whore.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay. The mission name was written in blood red colors. I nearly threw up seeing it. I started heading over to turn off my Wii, but something told me not to. It was called Nintendo. They're giving me money to play this game. I carried on with the game. I was Mario, walking through the forest. In my hand was a silver, nicely sharpened knife. After a while of walking around, I eventually saw Bowser with his parents still frolicking about.
Yeah, I'm sticking to my theory that he just learned the word frolicking the day before.
Yes. I started to sob softly, but I continued to play anyways. I went up to Bowser's dad, pressed the A button, and the knife coursed through his hide. Mario started cutting him like crazy. Bowser's dad was shrieking in pain. Bowser's mom was clinging tight to Bowser. I didn't want to do this, but I couldn't stop Mario. It was as if the game was playing itself.
No!
She went up to Bowser's mom and started to do the same. Soon, Bowser's parents were dead.
No!
The scene changed to Bowser sobbing softly next to his parents. He then screamed something that you would never expect to hear in a Mario game. He screamed,
We can't hear you, Raptor.
What?
We couldn't hear you say that.
Oh. Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you when you're doing your normal voice.
Okay.
I cannot hear you.
Oh. Okay, fine. Fuck you, Mario. I will fucking murder you one day. I was shocked. Bowser said a swear word. And then Bowser's shape started to change. It changed into a huge, monstrous-looking Bowser, kind of like a Giga Bowser from Super Smash Bros. Melee, only for the Nintendo GameCube rated for teens. Still crying, only louder, Bowser walked away from his dead parents. And then the screen went black, and a single sentence appeared. Now you know the truth.
That means nothing. My Wii froze at that point. I shut it off and took out the game. I then went down on my knees and started crying.
Pussy.
God. After this day, I will never play a Mario game ever again, now knowing the sad history of his dire relationship with Bowser. Go fuck yourself.
Okay, so what was the point of that? Is it Bowser be sad?
I guess? I just know that this is now a second author that I hate. This is my last resort. Kid life. Technological advancement of the beam streams in action, folks. We are witnessing history. The multiple vanities are here. Okay, so apparently the music makes me echo. The Council of Maddies. Like the Council of Kangs, except better.
So that was a sad story. Like Bowser got his parents murdered by Mario, Jumpman Mario.
That echoed no killed me. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. About an hour in. I don't know what I just heard, but man, he's speaking from both the future and the past. To that, and I'm very confused at my intro. Hello, Mr. Shadier. But no, it's like Kang the Conqueror. I have myself here from the present, several pasts and several futures. We're all here. You sound like, Kay, you weren't in another dimension. You were in Silent Hill. We've been over this. Before anyone says anything, no, Silent Hill is not an alternate dimension. Fuck the movies. Welcome, my son, to the machine. Damn, K traded places with man in Silent Hill. Oh, you traitor. You traitor. You Benedict Cumberbatch. So this was a Wii game and they didn't even bother making the knife mechanics work with the motion of the Wii mode. That is a very good point.
I mean, it would have been more realistic to kill Bowser's parents by just stabbing the remote at him.
Yeah. Alright, so Raptor, what do you think of that?
That was really sad. Like, Bowser got his parents, the game ended by Mario, so he can turn them, and then he got them turned to a pizza pie, and he ate them like in front of him, That was a traumatized poor Bowser. No wonder he's such a meanie mouth.
Indeed. Can you check the chat and just confirm that you see what I've said?
That?
Yeah, our chat.
Like for the echo?
No, just check the chat and confirm
Okay.
that you see my message.
Okay.
Alright. So, I guess that's it for today. But, oh wait. No. We have one more. Because you see, one of my past selves from an alternate timeline brought me a third pasta for us to read. And I think he actually stole it from another channel. We are going to read Call of Duty Black Hell Ops.
Oh. That's the best reaction I'm gonna make.
I left some chicken for you. Oh, thanks. Okay, speaking of Kang, who else watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes? That show was... Yeah, that was a great show. Yes, Kenzie, you should, or Panera. Wrong Benedict. Uh-oh. So yeah, Raptor, can you see the image that I waited to surprise you with?
Yes. It's perfect.
Yeah, and actually, on the wiki page that we're reading this on, it has a link to the BCP crew, their reading of the story.
I didn't, because that's the only notable thing it was featured in.
Yep, and Alex Melee.
But we'll change that.
Now for the ultimate creepypasta. Man, he wrote the N-word 113 times. I'm having some Vietnam flashbacks. The numbers, what do they mean? Alright. So yeah, this is a blast from the past here. And yeah, we got the picture of the Memorex CDR with a COD:BHO written and surrounded by what looks like a crude drawing of a used condom.
Makes sense because the story's thick.
Ha! Alright, Call of Duty, Black Hell Ops. I've always enjoyed playing Call of Duty. Oh, and since we're in the habit of claiming voices, I claim the sushi speak in this one.
Big Bootman Bill.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
I've always enjoyed playing Call of Duty, much like everyone else. I have every game in the series, including both Modern Warfares and World at War.
Loser.
It was the 9th of June, 2010. I heard from a buddy of mine that they're releasing a new COD entitled Black Ops. I was so excited over this discovery. All my friends were out having sex, getting jobs, having fun with their lives. That I wanted to see if I could somehow get a bootleg copy of it, even though I'm not sure that if they're making a new COD. I checked out Craigslist just to see if I could find anyone to grant my wish. God, this fucking cheapskate. Like, oh, a new game coming out. Bootleg.
Bootleg time. I ain't gonna support Activision.
Or, I guess you could say, Bootman time.
Ah, I get it. I get his name now. It's because he makes the bootlegs.
I found a man named Bootman Bill. This Bootman Bill was actually an 18-year-old high school dropout. I contacted him through email asking if he has a copy. He replied to my email.
I do have a copy. Come to my house on 710 East 6th Avenue. You get some good game.
This sounds so fucking creepy. I proceeded to walk to his house the next day. He answered, oh wait, shit, I should have said this from the start, but do you want to do one paragraph each since this one is so short?
I guess so.
Cool. I proceeded to walk to his house the next day. He answered by opening the door slowly and greeting me by saying,
I've been waiting for you.
Chris Hansen appeared out of the bushes next to me and told to take a seat. I asked where his parents were. He replied, I gave him a look of confusion.
I'd be willing to give you this here game for no real charge, except for I have some naughty stuff.
Except for, just like squeezes, just like pulls out like a giant tube of lube and squeezes a huge glob into his hand. It's like, oh, I need an adult. I am an adult. Alright, I was surprised. If you spent several months trying to steal a game that isn't released, what do you mean several months? You found it in one day. You would expect a big price. Now, because I'm very generous, I gave the teen $80. Jesus Christ, that's more than the game would have been on the market.
What a scalper.
And left his small home. Much like everyone else did. Maybe great minds do think alike. Yes, they do. Coming back to Silent Hill to eat the chicken I left for you, but God damn you! Benedict Cumberbatch? How dare you, sir? Hey, MW1 half and Black Ops was my shit back in high school. Raptor. Oh, Modern Warfare 1 and 2. Oh, Raptor, I think you might gonna be throwing hands at each other. Whose hands they are, I'm not gonna ask questions. The Wii ports were shit quality, but they worked with the Zapper. Oh my god, I forgot about the Zapper. Played Call of Duty World at War so much I broke the disc. Damn, Cam! Vile. Jesus May. That voice sounded exactly like Impar Excel from DBC Abridged. Wanna see me drink this guy? I'm sorry, Raptor, go ahead.
I did notice a strange thing about the copy, however. Instead of it saying COD hyphen no wait colon fuck I should have known COD colon BO in permanent markers.
Call of Duty body odor?
Yes.
I mean, if this guy spends the whole weekend playing, then I can believe that. But
Instead, COD BHO. This baffled me, as I did not know what the H meant, but I digress.
I had to look it up. It turns out it comes after G and before I. I always missed that one as a kid.
I'm a preschooler. Actually, I'm disabled.
Jesus.
I then proceeded to put my purple Memorex disc into my PS3 as it does with the current CODs. It showed that Treyarch logo, or Treyarch, I don't know how it's pronounced, I don't care, and then goes to the Call of Duty's title screen. I was so excited. I have the newest copy of COD that no one else has in the world or has even heard of yet. I didn't feel like trying out the campaign yet, so I did my favorite mode, which is zombies.
Oh fuck.
It had maps. Is it Asian or German?
No, it's German.
Okay, it had maps. Keiner der Toten. And one I've never seen before, called
Blank, I guess?
Yes. I was baffled over the map's like non-existent name. What I expected to have something more of a better name. I decided to play Ad. Wait. Hang on a minute. Okay, there's a letter there.
Oh, wait.
But for some, it's black. And blends in.
Oh. Oh, wait,
anyway,
this fucking line.
It's called Ad. I decided to play Ad. The map looked like what seems Russia.
The map
But-
looked like in what seems Russia. Did this guy have a stroke writing that sentence?
The map seemed too big to be a normal zombie map. I noticed how everyone played it. The weirdest thing about the zombies is that they have devil horns sticking out of the Russian shankers they were wearing. Then the freakiest thing happened. It seemed that hands started to stick out of the ground. When I saw this, I thought it was a glitch, with the disc being stolen in a beta. But the next part scared me the most. It showed my character just looking down to his feet as he was being pulled down to the ground by hands, screaming and begging for his life in what seems to be Italian. After this event, I noticed something. Ad is hell for Russian. Dun dun dun.
Oh, jeez. FW1 new edit on Instagram. Nice. I'm a preschooler. Actually, I've disabled Raptor Ræx 2021. Author, do you are have stupid? Oh, this is COD Black Helps. Yes, hello, Gila. Alright, my heart is pounding as I'm falling through black empty space. As this is happening, an eerie banjo melody is playing in the background. I forgot about the banjo. Yeah, the banjo, the famous Russian instrument. Oh. The Russian town map is soon replaced. Why is there a comma? Is soon replaced by a town of what seems like Hiroshima after it was struck with the nuclear bomb. God damn it. Dead bodies are everywhere. Some are and some are adults' bodies.
I was thinking of how the developers could be so insensitive.
Okay, you know what? No, I have to interrupt here. I'm sorry, but no, fuck you. Like, you don't get. You are the fucking insensitive one. You sack of shit. You're the one who wrote about dead kids. Go fuck yourself.
Guys, I might be against it. The character said it was bad, so it must be bad. I'm not a sick person or a PDF file. Wait, but I'm starting to think this isn't a beta copy, in that it's just a disc modded by some sick-minded person. In pure anger, I emailed bootlegger bootman Billy. I waited 3 days, but no response came from him.
I'm just imagining this guy like sitting at his computer, just staring at the screen angrily for 3 days straight.
You'll respond, I know it. But no response from him. I just better continue on with the game.
Yeah.
And see what other terrible things I can
of course,
find.
there's nothing else for you to do in life.
In the Hiroshima map, the zombies were actually the bodies of the deceased. Some of the corpses were so photorealistic that I had a pure look of terror every minute I was playing. In the game, hanging from the remains of what seemed to be a destroyed house was a wooden sign that read,
どのようにそれは自国で雑であることが感じられますか?
which translated totally as,
How
does
does it
feel
feel to be in here, Zaku?
I'm gonna see if that's really how it translated in Japanese.
While you're doing that, I'll read some comments. It's better than Call of Duty Hell Vanguard. So when I think Hiroshima, I think banjos, right? Like, damn, say what you will about No Russian, but there were no kids in it, yeah. I think of Hiroshima, I think banjo. When I think banjo, I think Kazooie. That's right, banjo. That's right, Kazooie bombed Hiroshima. Jesus Christ. Photorealistic in 2010? Yeah, no. Yeah, we got a real brain Dexter here writing this story.
Okay, I think something went wrong here.
What?
Let me just... Hang on. I'd be able to capture. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't speak rice.
So, I mean, this is what I like freaking translated to.
What?
This is what this in the chat.
Okay, let me see. Translated to Don't Yo Ni So War Jigaku di the Kudia Wu Kortu Gar Kansi Lalamasu Kar.
I think there was some translation errors with Google Translate.
Yeah, possibly.
It's still funny though.
Alright, where the hell were we?
At this point, I was in tears. How did this game know my name? That is not normal for a game. I was thinking that the game was not modded. It was haunted. Oh no.
What? Why would you go there?
That said his name, Manny. That's spooky.
Something went wrong. Raptor tried to translate Japanese to English without using a VPN, and now Travolta is onto him. Oh no, not again.
I think Travolta will be sent to Japan because he thinks I live there now.
Fair. Oh god. First of all, though, but you know the Wii with the Mii's and everything. No, it could have read from the system. Okay, this is his Mii's name, so we're going to assume that this is his name and have the game pick it up and say it.
No. It's haunted, Manny. Haunted.
Of course, I'm being silly.
It's spooky.
What the fuck? I'm sorry, Kay, I have to ask you to specify because asking what the fuck can mean so many things with this story. Could have just raised gamertag. Exactly.
No. Like, it's haunted. The game said its name. It must mean it's haunted. What else could it mean? It's spooky.
This is real similar to Ben. No, it isn't. Go fuck yourself. Ben Drowned is actually a good story. It went on for way too long, but it was good. The Haunted Majora's Mask cartridge. Yeah, people... See, here's the difference, another difference at least, between Ben Drowned and your story. People actually know what Ben Drowned is. Alright, but this is far more terrorizing. No, it isn't. It's no wonder that Bootman Bill gave me this game for no price. Well, he didn't. You gave him $80 because you're an idiot. He wanted it out of his life forever. And when he said the game after his response to where I asked his parents were, he must have meant that his parents went missing or something far more worse. Far more worse? Just this whole story. Oh, just wait. Just wait. Far more worse after playing it. Finally, after 4 days, Bootman Bill replied to my email, or so I thought. The email said, Bill's not here right now. Don't even think of returning the game if that's what you're thinking of doing. I took care of Bootman Bill. I was swearing in terror after I read this. God, you're pathetic. Thinking that Bill was murdered, and the ghost that possesses this disc is the killer. So you're mentally retarded. I continued the game. Why?
I have no life.
This time, the music has changed. This time, it's a Japanese choir singing, Ware ware wa shindeiru shikashi anata mo desu, over and over again. This translates into, we are dead, but you are too.
I translate that into English too.
What did that say?
Where war sind Iwu Shika Si Inata Motasu. Such poetry.
I'm thinking that it's the victims of Hiroshima speaking to me. Go fuck yourself.
No.
Saying that I'm dead. At this point,
No.
I was so scared. No, you're a pathetic asshole. That I decided to quit playing. At this time, it's 4:30 p.m. What, are you speaking in the present? So I have time to take a walk and forget about this? I'd tell my mom about this, but she would freak if she found out I spent $80 on a bootleg cop. Oh yeah, because it's a fucking idiotic thing to do. I'll continue playing tomorrow. I'll continue playing tomorrow, tell and all you what I see this time. I'll continue playing tomorrow, tell and I'll you what I see this time. I know I keep saying this, but did this guy have a stroke?
Yes.
How do you fuck up a sentence that badly? For now, goodbye. Will there ever be a part 2 to this? Most likely not. Good. Because you're a piece of shit. No comments, thank God.
He's probably dead already.
Jeez. Well, so that's the infamous classic that the crew read 7 years ago.
That was fun, but stupid.
Yes. Let's see here. Maybe it's similar to Barry Drown. It read his gamer tag MLG XXX underscore Zach NoScope 420 underscore XXX. I know who Ben Drowned is. He is my favorite pest. Oh fuck! Damn it, Mike. No, enough drugs for Barry. And then you became dead Japanese and wrote this. Oh, see you later, the father. I'm sorry, I just saw this.
Later.
Victims of America dropping an Atari on Japan. Why didn't they make this World at War pasta? Black Ops has nothing to do with World War II and absolutely nothing to do with the Japanese part of the war. Probably because this guy was an idiot and has no idea that's the case. Meanwhile, World at War is in World War II and has Japanese campaign levels. Oh, that's cool. Good one, father. He had a stroke writing this. I had a stroke listening to it. Yeah. So those were the 3 Vidya pastas that we have been playing to read for about a week now.
None of them good. None of them good.
Not a 1.
Not even a 2 out of 10. They were all 1s. Or 0s. Below than 0s. They were negative numbers.
Yeah, no, see, like, I was trying to make jokes with the last one, but all that shit is disgusting.
It really is.
So, oh, it's the dead children of Hiroshima. God, what is wrong with you? Frickin' person who wrote that. Oh my god. You get a stroke, and you get a stroke. Everyone, I'm sorry, that was in poor taste. As happy as I was with making that crappy image for it, I need Milk Mocha Bear back. Yeah, there he is. Yeah.
He's dancing.
He a boss.
Indeed. Indeed.
Dragovich, Kravchenko, this author, almost die. Alright, so bit earlier wrap-up time than usual, but I mean, I got nothing else to read.
Me either.
So, well, thank you for choosing those three, Raptor. Despite my moral outrage at the last one, I did have fun.
No problem.
Thanks everyone for joining us. I'm so glad I have smiley fries because otherwise I'd be raging. Yeah, that's fair. I think I'm gonna go make pizza. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Hopefully we'll be continuing NES Godzilla Saturday, and that should finish it up, I think. Then yeah, bear with me, I can think. Oh, Wednesday we'll be doing I Am Not Starfire. And wanting to probably kill ourselves after that. So please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It really does help. And we'll talk to you guys next time. Same bean time, same bean channel.
Later.